All right, here we go. He's weird without Shane.
I know.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Grizzled Geek Reacts to RWBY. I'm Mike.
I'm Kirsten.
I'm Doug.
And we're here with the return of Volume 8. Hey, Volume 8 Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. What do we call this? This is the second half.
Close enough, I think.
Yeah, that's good. We'll call it that. We'll go with that. Volume 8, Episode 8.
Correct.
Right? Okay.
Yep.
So, we've had a little over a month now to worry about what happens to Penny.
Yeah.
Watch everybody.
More like block it out of our minds. That way we don't have to think about it. We'll come to it when it happens.
Exactly. Like, oh. So, I'm excited to jump into this, see what's going on, see what happens, the outcome of the suicide mission. I think our main girls are gonna make it though. I don't know. I'm just gonna go on a limb. But I don't know, guys. Any predictions here for the second half? I know we got schedules prevented us from doing our recap of the first half and speculation.
Yeah.
So I know anyone wants to throw out any speculations that they had at this point, or
I don't know. They've done a good job of keeping it up in the air. Like I don't think Oscar's gonna die.
No.
I think he survives the show. So yeah, I don't know.
So
I still feel pretty confident that I don't remember if it was you, Doug, or if it was Shane or who had suggested it. I feel like you were accurate in saying that it's going to be Emerald or Hazel who ends up using the last.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. Who do you think is going to use it? Use the lamp?
I think it's going to be one of them, and Salem's going to play it off as though she was able to use the answer to her benefit or something.
Yeah. Salem just needs to go. Or not Salem.
Cinder.
Cinder needs to go at this point. I'm like, I'm done
Yeah.
with it. Done with her. Done.
Yeah, I agree. That I think either Hazel or Emerald's gonna, or both are going to turn back. Gonna turn on.
Although, how
Salem.
awesome would it be if like Cinder was the one who got to the lamp and asked how she could defeat Salem?
I think you got the same old.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but then she'd get the same answer. Osmond did. It's like you can't. Like, God, what? No.
She's got to stop asking how you can and ask how can she.
Yeah.
How can she be defeated? So.
That's interesting. Yeah, I guess we shall see. I didn't even think about the fact that Cinder would, in her power-hungry state, would try and use the lamp. That's interesting. All
right, guys. So, with that said, are we ready to jump in?
Let's do it.
All right, guys. All right. Do it. Countdown. 3, 2, 1, play. So we'll go 3, 2, 1, play. She's got to go too.
Yep. Not getting much sleep here either. Sounds bad out there.
Wait, that doesn't sound...
How is it actually still fun?
Get down!
Oh.
Wow. I don't think they took care of the problem.
I don't think so either. It'd be too convenient.
Yeah. Like, oh.
No need to worry, miss. You and your friend are going to be just fine.
Oh. Nice.
She lost consciousness, and she's leaking.
Set her down.
And
set
she's
her down.
leaking. Uh-oh.
Can you help her?
Even based on what you've told me, I hardly know what she is. But her basic anatomy seems similar enough. I can at least stitch up that wound.
Sounds like war out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just rich.
Everyone okay back there? Just saw another bombing run light up the kingdom.
Looks like part of the city lost power. We're okay though.
Sorry I couldn't stick around, but time's running out for everyone in the crater.
No, we're sorry. Once we know what's wrong with Penny, we'll do something.
Don't beat yourself up, kid.
At this point, I don't know how much is left to be done.
I was gonna say, not much you can do.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing they're still fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much. The Grim, the Crater, Nora, Penny. How do we fix all of it?
One step at a time, my dear. You can't worry about fixing everything.
He's still
Simply
creepy.
focus on what's in front of you. If you'd like someplace to start, I'd be able to work faster if you could bring the power back on.
Well, how would we...
We have a generator near the edge of the estate.
Oh.
Oh.
The mom stirs herself.
So kind of you to join us, Mother.
Believe it or not, I am above drinking in the dark. Oh. Hello, Klein.
SDC executives have their own auxiliary power supplies in case of a citywide blackout. It's extremely unfair, but perhaps now isn't such a bad time for company perks.
We don't just have perks. We have the company. The people you mentioned in the crater. They need a way out, right? There are rows and rows of cargo ships just sitting in the hangars because of the embargo.
And our own automated drones, like the ones at Snowshoe Shipping.
We can order as many as we need to pilot our ships down to the crater and get people to safety while the Grimm are occupied with the General's forces.
We can?
I can. I just need Father's computer.
Then we definitely need to get the power back on.
And wash your hands.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, come on.
Don't worry. It'll work.
You ever wonder if Blake
Nothing
snags
else
her
has.
sword strap on stuff when she's running by?
I know you don't always know what to do, but that's never stopped you from doing something. I was like that as a girl, but time and a lot of other things took their toll on me. And then I wasn't sure if that kind of girl could actually survive in the world. Until I met you. It was a little strange at first because you were younger, but I've always looked up to you, Ruby. And I still do.
Thanks, Blake. What?
Nice.
Oh.
What was that?
Ruby! Blake!
Weiss! There's a Grim that... Look out!
Can you handle this?
Assuming you can handle that.
We still need to work on your attitude.
Still need to wash her hands too.
Wow, that's a bit grim.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
What is this thing? It's just a Grim. Just focus.
I was wondering if it was the same one.
Ruby!
Wow.
Ugh. God dang it.
Freeze it.
Yeah.
There's a Grim here, and others might be nearby. Keep everyone together and call if there's trouble.
Of course. Madam, please try to calm yourself.
I
Oh.
can't
Nope.
do this.
That's not
I
good.
can't do this.
Willow, please come back.
Oh.
Goodness, try not to...
No, not again.
Oh.
No!
It's not here for me! It's here for Penny! Ruby!
Help the
Oh.
others. I've got her.
Nice.
You're okay. Please.
I don't want to do it.
Hey. No one's gonna make you do anything you don't want to do.
But there is a part of me is making me.
It's just a part of you. Don't forget about the rest.
Klein, it's coming inside. Stay quiet. I'm on my way.
Do hurry. Whitley and Willow have yet to return.
What? Where'd Mom go?
Get eaten by a Grim.
Oh, jeez. They did a good job with making that thing creepy.
Yeah.
Above you!
Wow, one shot taking out people's auras.
Yeah.
Mom?
I can
Oh,
see
she's
it.
got a magic mirror.
It's outside Winter's old room.
Nice.
You can kill it, can't you?
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. It's acting strange. Why is it here?
It doesn't matter.
Just keep an eye on it so I can track it down.
Right.
Right. Okay. It's moving again, heading towards. Oh dear no.
I can do this. I can.
Whitley!
You are the last thing I need. All that's left should be.
See, if they just listen to me to wash themselves.
Well, that's true.
Credentials verified. Click to proceed.
Nice.
Good job.
That was a test. Whether he pushed the button before he ran or not.
Yeah.
He actually went a step back to do it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Nice.
Keep going.
Yeah.
I didn't forget you.
Don't stop.
I gotta keep going.
Go!
Why do they get more disgusting? I don't know if you can hear me. But I need you, Ruby. We all need you.
Nice. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
These things are getting smarter.
And faster, I feel.
These are the Alpha Grim from
Nice.
hanging out with Salem.
I could hear you.
Nice.
It's coming! I'm sorry!
Oh.
What are you doing?
I must open the vault. And then self-terminate.
Just threw another arm.
That's enough.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Oh, it didn't kill it, though.
Wonder what effect that'll have on Salem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Take the girl. Take
Oh.
the girl. Take the girl. Take the girl. Take the
Hit him again with it.
girl. Take
It's regenerating. Good job.
Nice.
Arcrim like
Oh.
orc.
It's a person in there.
Yeah, like a corrupted person.
I think it's what
Oh, but
Cinder's gonna be.
What?
He's grafting
Oh,
more and
maybe.
more onto her.
It was a person.
barely human person, or
Yeah.
barely even alive person.
Yeah.
Wow.
Skeleton didn't fade away. So it's a hybrid.
You know, this
Speaking of
may
hybrids.
be the first time I've ever been happy to see you.
Cinder. What are you?
It's my turn to ask for something.
It's her.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Not what I was expecting.
Yeah. So her new power is rocket boots.
I mean, she's always had that.
Yeah. Wow.
I never thought I'd see it, but Whitley redeemed.
Yeah. I Yeah, I couldn't stand Whitley, and all of a sudden I'm like, that was it. I was kind of like, as it was happening, I was like, okay, if he gets the button pressed before he set it up.
I wouldn't have said anything against it though. Like I would have been out of there so quickly.
Right. But I mean, that's what you expect from him, right?
Yeah.
But if he's going to have a character turn, he needs to have that heroic moment.
That's fair.
The selfless moment.
And everybody in the mansion made it out alive. Didn't you kind of almost thought that Klein was going to get killed by Penny or something, so
yeah. I don't know.
But but 2 Grimm in one episode that were just like too much for them.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, that rarely happens.
Yeah.
Because you think back to, what was it, volume 4 or 5 that had the like trailer that had them fighting the Alpha Grimm, and Ruby took it on by herself.
Yeah.
And it was like a super hard fight, but she still,
she still was able to.
Yeah, so I'm like, wow, and these are
like the
tougher.
These are the Grimm that hang out like right next to. Yeah, I mean it's Salem's personal entourage of Grimm.
I think you're right. These are just like Alpha Grimm, the ones that have been like supercharged.
Yeah.
Or are people
hybrids. Yeah, hybrid Grimm. Like
wow.
Because that guy was like he was a faunus too, wasn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, from the pictures afterwards, he had ears and whatnot. So.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
Easily the best episode this volume.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, there was a ton going on here. I was on the edge the whole time. I was invested. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Dang. But yes, you are correct. Look at the eye.
Yeah.
That's very much like what Cinder looks like.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
I'm like,
Cinder's on her way to this. Doesn't realize it.
Man.
Now the question is, how many more of those, and is she going to see one revealed like that so she can realize what's going on to her?
Right.
Where she's going to go, oh, is that what's happening to me?
Burn it
and
off.
whether that will matter to her.
Yeah, that's true. Whether it'll matter.
Yeah.
Good point.
Well, at that point, what do? It's not like you can pull your arm off, send the beetle out of your hand. I'm sure she can't do that.
Have Ruby burn it off.
Maybe.
Look at this, burn it off. So Penny's directive now is to open the vault and self-destruct.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got that inner programming in her. She's got to fight it.
Well, hopefully now she's KO'd that they can take her to her father
and have
him do something about it.
Yeah.
Because now 3 people have seen her. No, I guess with you, Nora 4 have seen her turn her eyes turn red and her make the statement of what she's doing. So
yeah,
they know she needs to be fixed. So yeah,
I will say one thing in this volume, and I kind of like it and I kind of don't, is the fact that the girls are getting more and more messed up by stuff that doesn't seem like it should mess them up, right? I have no problem with them getting messed up, right? But like Nora being down this long by electricity overload, right? Of all things.
Well, to be fair, she took on an entire corporation's worth of, and not even like a small corporation. It was a mega corporation,
right? I mean,
worth of electricity into her body. So
right, I'm just saying it just.
And this is all within the time span of the same evening.
Oh, that's true.
So,
it is the same.
It hasn't been that. It's been 3 episodes, but it hasn't been very long in universe.
Yeah, because it's all happening the same day. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. But these Grimm are hitting him, taking out ores in one hit.
Yeah, I know it's bizarre to see, but I kind of like it. I feel like it's putting a little more realism into the dire straits that they're in right now.
I like the stakes. It's just a weird. I like this more than I did earlier, but it kind of contrasts with some of the early on, when they were still young kids.
Not able to do much, and now they're
and
throwing around large pieces of machinery, and
right,
just kind of taking hits that are okay, wow.
Well, like we were saying, this has all been one evening, so maybe they've not had a chance for auras to fully recharge before the next time they fight.
True.
That's
And
true.
they're already depleted, and then they get, a big alpha hits them once, and they're like, oh crap, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like it. I like the higher stakes. This makes you feel like a little more tension. As were some of the earlier episodes, I'm like, wow, they can survive anything.
And I have a feeling that they've changed their mode here, because in previous volumes in the past, the only time you saw somebody's aura was when it went up or down from what it had been before.
Yeah.
But Blake gets hit twice where her aura flashes. So I have a feeling one was like about to collapse, and then the second hit actually fully collapsed it.
I like
so
that.
we're seeing them animate things a little differently, and they just haven't explained that that's what's happening. But the fact that her aura blinked twice makes me think that they're doing something like, danger, and totally because when it totally goes, it kind
of falls off of them.
It kind of falls off, like it breaks into pieces, versus that just flashing that it's been doing.
It's almost like a force field getting hit.
Yeah.
Right, a little flash of
yeah.
energy where it gets hit. Yeah, I know, I like it. I like the animation. I think it's good. Like I said, I'm not complaining about this at all. I'm just saying
I just wish that if they were going to make that change, that they had done it once where it was totally obvious that, like, boom, look, and look, and then somebody's, and then you could tell that it happened twice. Like, it was just a quick moment here. That was like, if you hadn't been paying attention, you wouldn't have realized that, hey, the aura flashed twice on her in one fight. What's going on?
Yeah. That's true.
So what do you think Crow and Robin are going to go to first, having the opportunity to escape?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, why did they leave Watts? I'm like, if that went down.
I don't think they did. I think they're still buried.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think Cinder caused the explosion. The room collapsed on everybody, and she just found Watts and got out of there. She didn't bother checking on the other people. So then the question is, did all three of them survive?
Probably the first place they're going is to, find a private toilet so they can take a dump. After holding all that time with the clear walls, I'm like, oh, I'm not.
I can't imagine that they would try to seek out Ironwood. Like, I feel like they would both find that a lost cause.
Yeah, it's like, go find our people.
It depends. Yeah. If they look out the window, they're like, okay, it's the end of the world. Time to find my loved ones.
Or it's end of the world, trying to get revenge.
Trying to get revenge. Yeah. Depends on what mindset Crow's in.
And the question is, do they help and save Jacques? Is he alive, and do they help him?
I wouldn't even look for him.
I know I would.
I'd be like, I'm free.
But I'm not as good a person as they are.
I don't see Watts around here anywhere, or I'm out. Yeah. I'm like, I didn't kill him, but I didn't look for him either. He just I left it to fate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I am definitely more rejuvenated in my in this volume.
Yes.
I know the first half I was just like, why are people making such stupid decisions? Why is this? Like that Grim dude was the most interesting part, and what was happening with Penny was like the most interesting parts. And it was one of those. There was, if you think back to it, a ton of interesting, cool stuff happened in the first 7 episodes. But I remember thinking at the end of every episode that was kind of like okay.
Yeah, yeah. I
don't know what it is with the execution, because there are so many interesting story elements coming out, Ren being able to see people's emotions, figuring out that part of his power. I was like, wow, that is sweet. But there was so much else that you're just like,
I will say
how we got to this point was kind of
last volume was kind of like, for me, was not one of, it was kind of down there. It wasn't one of my favorites. I didn't really like it. It's better than 4 and 5, but it wasn't really great. And the first half of this one, there was, like you said, Doug, there was some cool stuff, but I was like, but the last the way it ended, that episode 7.
And this episode.
I'm
this
like,
ranks
oh.
up there with any really cool episode in 1 through 3.
Yeah.
This was just a really good character building, lots of cool reveals, lots of good actions. I was like, this is awesome.
This is right up there with all of them.
We're back.
Like, I mean, just below Fall of Beacon, this is, right up there. But yeah, I really like the last episode. This episode, I'm with you, Doug. I'm back, back and excited.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, guys. So, man, there you have it. Anything else anyone wants to say about it?
Yeah, we should probably mention why Shane's not here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man, Shane.
It's just like we mentioned before. Work schedules are hard to sync up, and Shane's got a job where his work schedules are always different, so we just couldn't make it work this weekend.
Yeah.
But he'll film a reaction that we'll add into this, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
absolutely, guys. So, all right, guys. Thank you very much. We'll be back next week with another episode of RWBY, Volume 8, Episode 9. So we're super excited about that. Guys, if you want to really help us out, please like, subscribe, share this with your friends, and help us get to that 1 million views. If we haven't got there by the time this airs, it'll be any time now. We're hovering on the cusp of 1 million views. 4 years, 1 million views, guys. Thank you for helping us on this journey. We're going to have a special episode once we hit that mark of our podcast. So check that out. That's going to be, our podcast is every Friday at 6. So you can listen to it, check it out afterwards on YouTube, or listen to it anywhere.
That's Mountain Time right now.
Mountain Time right now. Soon to change to Pacific Time. Next month. But yeah, it airs every Friday night. You can get it wherever you get your podcasts, or watch it later after if you can't watch it live. And we do reactions to WandaVision every week as well. So, and soon Falcon the Winter Soldier, guys. So plenty to watch. We're back. We're back, guys. Feels good to be back. Doug, if they want to help us out, they want to support the channel, how can they do that?
Well, there's 3 links in the description down below. One to our Teespring store, where you can get some RWBY-inspired merch, as well as some masks and some other items. 2, you can check us out on Patreon, where I think we're still doing the unedited versions of these reactions. Is that correct, Mike?
Of the RWBY reactions, yes.
Of the RWBYs, yeah. The other ones are kind of hard to do.
Mandalorian, we got the unedited of those. The WandaVisions are proving difficult.
Yeah.
To get the unedited.
So you can check us out there on Patreon. Or 3, the easiest way you can support us is that that Amazon affiliate link. And if you click that before you do your regular Amazon shopping, we'll get a small kickback. Won't cost you anything extra.
Yep. There you have it, folks. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Okay.